trip today. So come on in before I turn the camera around so y'all can see the ride. How are y'all doing today? Me and, well, I can't turn you around there. I'll show you.
Hello.
Mister, it's me. Of course, he's my chauffeur. He drives me around everywhere. We had to come up here to the mailbox to mail off my free gifts that I gave away on Angie's Oddities auction the other day. Hey there, thank you for the thumbs up. We are headed to Jackson to my neurologist, and we just stopped at the post office. We had to mail some packages. Hey Claudette, how are you doing? No, what I was saying, we just stopped at the post office, had to mail some, hey CJ. I saw where you sent me a text, but I had went live, but I'll check that later. Good to see you. Love you. I hope you have a good day. Yeah, I'm gonna turn y'all around so y'all can see the ride in just a minute. I had to get those free gifts that I gave away on Angie's Oddities auction the other night. I had to get those mailed out. I wanted to get those out before Christmas. I had 8 or 9 packages that went out. Did Josie come in? I didn't see Josie. Did she come in? I have to tell Josie something if she comes in. Yeah. Hey Josie, how are you? Welcome in. Josie, I dreamed that you and I were visiting each other last night, and you were helping me take care of one of my grandbabies, and I got up out of my recliner, got in my wheelchair because you called me and said, come here a minute, Angie, I got to show you something. You had, and I don't know which grandbaby it was. It was a small baby, like an infant, so it had to be Livy. And something happened and you needed my help with it or something. But anyway, I dreamed about you last night. It was crazy. Yeah, I'm headed to the neurologist. Yeah. I woke up thinking that was the craziest dream. Why did I have Josie in my dream helping me take care of a grandbaby? I don't know how that happened, but it happened. Yeah, this is my checkup. My 4 or 5 months, every 4 or 5 months, I have to go to my neurologist and get a checkup. And if I don't go, we didn't want. If I don't go, then I have to wait a long time to get another appointment. I don't know how to pronounce that name right there, but welcome in. Absolutely casual. Let me turn y'all around so y'all can see the road. There we go. Now we're gonna lose them. We're gonna lose you a minute in this little flat area that we're gonna go through down here on the highway, but it won't be but a second. Welcome in, everyone. Josie, I hope you have a good day at work today. Claudette, keep an eye on my chat. I know you will. Ten people in here. Welcome. Thanks for the thumbs up. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Yeah, I do have a fog advisory. It's 1 o'clock here. My appointment is at 2:20. Bye, Josie. This is the highway before you get on the interstate. We're going north And actually, we've been through here before. It's 70, well, it was 72 degrees.
75.
It's 75 degrees right now here in our little area. So it's a nice day, sunny. Hey, Bud Files, how are you? Welcome in. Claudette, I was going to tell you yesterday when I went to my general practitioner doctor, I'm going to have home health and physical therapy come starting tomorrow for me to get my new. Yeah, it'll clear up in a minute. It's just this area. I said he's ordering me some physical therapy so I'll be able to get my new wheelchair after the first of the year when I went to my general practitioner doctor, because he's got to fill out some paperwork. I think it's 6 pages, he said, that he's got to fill out, which I'm glad I mentioned it to him, because I'm glad I didn't do it backwards, to get in touch with physical therapy and then them have to get in touch with him and me have to go see him again, and I'm glad I didn't do it backwards. Guess what happened this morning at 4 o'clock a.m.? I have to tell y'all what happened. What in the U.S. is going on? Hey, Sam. James and I were sleeping, and we heard something make this loud noise in our dining area of our house. So I thought a picture or something had fallen off the wall. So he gets up to check it out, and our, what are they called?
Silatex.
Our Silatex from our ceiling had fallen. Like, what would you say, 15 squares of it had fallen out of the ceiling. It wasn't wet or anything. It wasn't damaged or nothing. So we called the guy today, and instead of putting that stuff back up, we're gonna put the stuff we put in the kitchen when that fell. It looks like wood.
It is wood.
Well, it is wood. That's what James says. Yes, it had fallen onto the floor for no apparent reason. It wasn't wet or anything. And James and I just kind of looked at each other and said, okay, it is what it is. We just kind of laughed about it. And I may lose y'all again right here. I don't know yet. And hey, Leslie, welcome in. So the ceiling tile fell down. And I said it's a good thing Lincoln wasn't in his high chair, or I wasn't eating at the dining table, because it was right there at the dining table in his high chair. I mean, it was right there. We would have been hit in the head with it. But it's crazy, Claudette. I know. So we called the guy that does our work on our house when we have a problem, and he had walk-in pneumonia, and he was at the doctor. But he had been sick for 2 weeks. He called us back a few minutes ago and said the doctor said he wasn't contagious anymore. He was fine. So he's going to come by while we're at the doctor and look at it. We told him what. Yeah, he's going to take it down and start tomorrow putting up that wood on the ceiling. But it's just crazy. You never know what's going to happen from one day to the next. Crazy, crazy. No sense in getting upset about it. I was just glad nobody was in the dining room to get hit on top of the head with the towel, and Lincoln would have freaked out. He would have scarred him. It would have scarred him for life if those things would have started falling and hitting him on top of the head.
He'd have been walking around watching the roof.
Yeah.
The ceiling.
He would have been so scared. But we don't have him today. He's staying with his daddy today because of my appointment. We took him with us to my appointment yesterday, but we had a friend of mine go with us to watch him while I was in the doctor's office, because I didn't want him in that doctor's office where all that sickness was. So she stayed outside in the car with him. It's never a dull moment around our house. I'm going to tell you that right now.
He's getting where he stands up.
Oh, Lincoln is letting go of things and standing up by himself. If he ever takes that first step and realizes that he can use his feet to walk, oh my gosh, it is on. But I'm gonna tell you, his hands are like quick draw McGraw. He is grabbing stuff like crazy now. I hope he walks before his first birthday. His birthday, of course, is December 30th. Y'all know that. But I hope he walks, and I think he will. I think he'll walk before. Oh yeah, he's a grabber. Oh my gosh, and we are not quick enough. James, he has knocked over James's whatever James is drinking. How many times do you clean that up a day?
3 or 4 times.
Yeah, I mean, he just grabs it before James even realizes it. He pulls up to the coffee table, the little end table, and before we know it, he just grabs everything.
He stack it up, move it up. 2 days later, he's done growed up, and he's reaching again.
Oh, I know, Leslie. We are planning on after, which we usually do after Christmas around springtime, go to the coast. And I wish you could meet us at the coast and us meet up. That's what I wish. Leslie said it's a beautiful day. Wish I was in Biloxi. Wait a minute, Leslie. Tell me, do you live in Georgia? Where do you live, Leslie? I forgot. Yeah, I know, Claudette. That is scary. Yeah, she does live in Georgia. How far are you from the coast, Leslie? She's up by Chattanooga. How long does it take you to get to the coast? Mississippi Gulf Coast.
5 hours, 6
About 6 hours drive. That's what she said. 6 hours. Do y'all plan on vacationing there again, Leslie? Because I know one time y'all did and we couldn't meet up at that time. Yeah, I'm getting old. The RN that called me, yes, in March or April. Alan Jackson's song is about that town. Yeah, Chattanooga, yeah. Hey, Purple Wings, welcome in. Good to see you. I forgot what I was going. Oh, when yesterday I got a call from the RN that was setting up for them to come to my house. And I said, I didn't catch the call, so I had to call them back. I said, yes, this is Angie Smith. Someone called, and she said, hey, Miss Angie, this is Raven. It was a girl, a young lady, that graduated high school with Matt. And she was setting up for home health to come to my house. And I was like, oh, no, I'm getting old. But we had a good talk. She and I talked about her kids and Matt's and what she did for a living. She's an RN. And talked about what Matt was doing. Hey Myra, how are you? Welcome in. We're headed to Jackson. I'm going to see my neurologist. This is Interstate 55 going north. Myra said, good, thank you for asking. These last 2 days for me having to get out and go to the doctor have been really nice days. Of course, we got to go this weekend back to Louisiana for Berkeley's birthday party. She's having it early because she and Lincoln and Matt share the same birthday, December 30th. So we're having to split up everybody's birthday party. I'm glad you're doing well, Purple. I'm getting on the road myself. I will leave you driving while I am driving. Nice, Myra. You be safe out on the road. I don't have to drive. I have a chauffeur. Mr. It's Me. He has to chauffeur me around. I'll show y'all where James works. I think I've shown y'all before, but he takes this exit right here every day to go to work, which he's on vacation right now. But he takes this exit. It's the Gallman exit. What is today? Your anniversary, Claudette? My daughter's birthday is Christmas Day. When she became a teenager, we did Christmas in the morning, and her birthday started at 12:30. Christmas Day, she never had less than 10 guests at her birthday. Yes, that's what we did with our son. All right, this is the exit that he takes. He takes that exit to go to work. Over there behind that gas station, you can see that what is that called, James?
Silos.
Yeah, the silos. That's where he works. Her husband now continues on the tradition at 12:30. Christmas stops and her birthday begins. That's wonderful, Purple. Matt did not have a birthday party. He had a birthday party with his friends over or family, and we didn't wrap his presents in Christmas paper. His presents got wrapped in birthday paper. 42 years married, 49 together, Claudette and Paul. Congratulations, Claudette. That's wonderful. Leslie said, Bobby is my chauffeur. I'm not driving or Shelton when he isn't working. Leslie, you're not driving now either? This is the week that my hubby and 2 daughters have their birthdays. Wow, we got a lot of birthdays in this chat. A lot of December birthdays. Wow, Claudette, 40-something years. Now, this exit coming up is the exit that I take when I go to my doctor that I went to yesterday, my general practitioner doctor. I take this next exit to go to him. All my doctors are north of where I live. No, due to this drunken state, I'm always in that is possibility caused by the tumor. Oh, okay, I got you. I don't blame you, Leslie. I don't know if y'all were in here when I was talking about our ceiling fell last night while we were sleeping at 4 a.m. Scared us. We heard this big noise. Something had fallen in the dining room. We couldn't figure out what it was. James gets up and looks, and it's our ceiling tile from the top of our in our dining room. It was just crazy. No water, no damage, nothing. But we've lived long enough that we don't really freak out over stuff like that. We just looked at each other and kind of laughed and said, okay, I guess we'll be dealing with that for the next little while. I guess when you get to a certain age, you realize little stuff like that you shouldn't be all crazy about. What's that? Is it that ambulance?
Sounds like a... Hey man, I had them whistles for them
whistle for the deer?
Yeah.
It is strange, Claudette. I was going to do a little short video of it down, and I was going to do it when we got back from the doctor, but the guy called that usually handles all of our stuff that if we have a problem inside the house, and said, I'm going to come over there today and just take it all down, and we'll just get started on it. So we didn't expect it to happen this fast, which we're glad. You never know what's going to happen from one minute to the next. That's why I don't worry about it. People stress out over stuff that may or may not ever happen. I can't live under that kind of stress. I can't. I hope he does, Claudette. He's definitely going to look. She said, will he find the problem of why it failed?
He'll be able to see it.
He'll be able to see it,
and it ain't been, what, 3 years?
It hadn't been but about 3 years that we replaced it, because I don't know if y'all remember, we had water to back up into our house in the ceiling from our gutters when it froze real bad, and when it started melting, it come back up in our house. So they've only been up there for about 3 years. My cat got up in the top ceiling, caused it to fall years ago. I came home, found it hanging down. Yeah, we don't have any pets, Leslie. We don't have any cats or dogs anymore. We used to have dogs, and after our last one passed away, I just told James I couldn't go through that again. I mean, it hurt me like a family member, and I just could not go through the death of another fur baby. I just told James I couldn't. Claudette said, any raccoons, Angie? No, James said no raccoons.
No squirrels.
No squirrels. Nothing like that. But the strangest thing, the insulation.
Yeah, it's got a plastic.
It's got a plastic over the installation. All that was intact.
And it's not wet.
And it's not wet or anything. All that was still up there. Maybe it was one of our angels trying to get our attention. I don't know. We've had to put 2 fur babies down and have one that is 12 now. We're terrified. I know, Claudette. It is not fun. Oh, I've had my cat 18 years. Hard to lose him. Still miss him. I know, Claudette. We had Leslie, we had a miniature poodle, and his name was Domino, and we still talk about him. And when he passed away, we all were crying like babies. I mean, it was hard. We had him for 16 years, and he grew up with my children. I mean, it was so hard when he passed away. But I told James a few weeks ago that when I get to where I can't leave home and travel, and my health gets to that point, that I would like for us to get another poodle to keep me company. And James loves them. James loves to have a pet in the house or outside. He just loves them. And so we're not ruling out that we will not ever have another pet, but I'm hoping that that pet will outlive me. You know, by the time I get it, I hope I pass before that pet passes away. We're just going to go into a little community called Terry, Mississippi. I'll show y'all Mr. Istham. Mr. Istham, driving. He's got his coffee. Of course, he's got to have coffee everywhere he goes. what are y'all doing today? Anything exciting going on with y'all? I'm planning on doing the live neighborhood chat. I may go live tomorrow. It just depends on when the nurse is coming. I can always go live after she leaves. But
What if Jonathan comes there?
but the workers may be there, but I'll be in the YouTube room.
Yeah, damn.
This one we have that is 12 years old was a runt. Born with feet deformity, could never do stairs all these years. That's Claudette and them's puppy. Having dinner out, then a movie at home. Oh, what movie are y'all going to see? And where are y'all going to eat? James and I are going to come back by and pick us up some supper too. That sounds like fun. You always pick out some good movies too, Claudette. You've recommended some real good movies to me. We've always carried, is that Shine? Always for outside duties. Is that how you pronounce that? Shine? Dinner somewhere and then a movie at home. Nice. James and I have been watching, of course, Yellowstone ended. The season 5 ended. Who knows if they're going to come back with a season 6? Who knows? And then we've been watching this series called Landman that's about oil field workers.
Which your family was in.
Which my stepdad worked out there 30 years in the oil field. He was a driller. And then my brother was working in the oil field before he got killed, and he was a derrick man. Yeah, a derrickman, and he used to climb up, real high. James was explaining to me from the movie the other day what each position was: a floor hand, a derrickman, and James was a roughneck. He went out with my dad one hitch, and worked out there one hitch with my dad. But this is Terry, Mississippi right here. And I'm going to show y'all this if we don't pass it too. Oh, there it was. It's a cemetery right there. And my oldest sister's dad is buried at that cemetery. I don't even know if I ever told you that, have I? My oldest sister's dad is buried here in Terry. I think over there's the truck school, ain't it? Isn't that where they get? Is that the 18-wheeler school where they practice?
No.
That's not it? I don't know why they have all that sand there.
Oh. Unless they're holding that rock for... Remember somebody said something
It's
about
poor daughter's
Amazon?
dog. She was looking for a dog and found some just born in our area. They told her there are 5 babies, but they're going to kill the runt. She was 17 in college and told them, no, I'm on my way. And she bought her. Oh, they were going to kill that baby. That's so cruel. I don't think I would have told that if I was going to do that. Which I would never do that.
Usually the runt turns out to be the best one.
Over a 4-hour drive, she went to get this dog. James said usually the runt turns out to be the best dog. The most loyal, I would say.
Well, they got to fight from the beginning.
They weren't real breeders, and they charged her $275. Wow. They have a good steakhouse at this exit that we just passed. I want James and I to go there and eat a steak one night. But James and I can't get time to really do anything because every day is planned, isn't it? We got something going on with the children or grandchildren, or I have a doctor's appointment, or he's got something to do. amazing dog. Everyone tells us that. And you said 12 years old on it?
Like I told you, something ever happened to me, you could release Domino and Lulu, they're fine, man.
Yeah. James always tell me if he got lost in the woods. Yeah, we just had some area that the internet stopped. Oh, Chloe's coming for 5 days. When is she coming? I know you're going to enjoy that. Is she going to drive? I know you're going to enjoy that, Claudette. I think I may put dinner on because Chloe can help. She loves cooking. Have my mama and 3 sisters over because they have no plans. That sounds like a plan. 20th through the 27th. Yes, she drives everywhere. She is so pretty to me. She gets that from her mama. Now this exit up here is Byram. No, the 20th through the 25th. Okay, gotcha. Now this town is Byram. It has grown so much. This is where we'll stop by and get us something to eat on the way back from the doctor's. And it's got a lot of eating places and y'all be able to see it, how big it is. I try to go live when James is driving me somewhere so I won't be so nervous. Oh, when they were working on this right here, making this 3-lane on both sides. Oh my gosh, it took them forever. Hello, Wellness with Frugal Mama. How are you? Welcome in. We're just headed to my doctor's appointment in Jackson, Mississippi. That's the capital of our state. Claudette, you let me know what movie that y'all picked out if it's any good, so James and I can watch it. How far say you're from the line to go over into the United States, Claudette? How far do you live from the border? There's a big church right there. I'll show y'all. It's a big church. We're not going to the movies, not comfortable for us. No, I mean, you're going to pick a movie at home. I may not have seen the movie that you're going to watch at home, is what I'm saying. You always recommend some good movies on Prime TV. Oh no, I can't imagine James Smith and I going to the movies together now. She said 3 minutes away from the bridge to Port Huron, Michigan. Port Huron. Wow. You might as well just step right over into the United States and become a citizen. So all I got to do is get to Michigan and you'll be right there. That's all I got to do. I'd have to come to Michigan in the Summer. Yes, we've had no cable over 7 years now and get free movies online. Yes. Yeah, we'll wave at people in Michigan. Yes, we wave at people in Michigan, is what she said. St. Clair River. Wow, I didn't realize you were that close. Or either I just didn't ever pay attention to it when you said it, which is possible. Thank y'all for the thumbs up. I appreciate it. The traffic's getting more intense. It's getting heavier. watch Speak No Evil. Have we watched Speak No Evil, James? Do you know who plays in that? I'm only 45 minutes from Ninja Mama. Oh, really? I didn't realize that. That's nice. Oh, boy. That would really hurt my feelings if y'all met up and I didn't get to be there. Ooh. I'd be happy, but I'd be salty about it, I think. Look at those clouds. They're dark. We wasn't expecting rain today, were we? We better put my cover over my chair on the way back. No, I'm not good with new actors. I'm not either, Claudette. I'm not either. Taylor will come in and say something about a new singer or a country music singer that's been out for a while, or an actor or an actress, and who are you talking about? I don't even know who she's talking about. How do you think I felt when Miss Bell was at your place? I'm not a jealous person, though I was envious. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about, Claudette. I'm not jealous, but I'd be a little salty. I'd have to get me a margarita. Add that salt to it. Thank you. 6 people watching. Nice. Thank you. Now, we're going to get on I-20.
For a little bit.
We're going to turn on I-20 here in just a minute. And this is where I get kind of antsy when James is driving. Is when he... Oh, I hope this car... These people up here are just as crazy as Louisiana people. James seems to think they're crazier, so maybe they are, I don't know. But here they are working on these roads. Now this is, they're doing construction on this road, trying to widen it, I think. This is I-20. James just to try to move over. Maybe if I get up here a little bit early, my appointment's not to 2:20. It's only 1:30 here almost. Maybe he'll see me early. I'm like James and need to be in the lead. Oh, don't think James. He don't have the patience to stay behind another car very long. He wants to keep moving.
In front of the crash.
He said, I'd rather be in front of the crash.
Especially when you got a split and these worms don't know which way they want to go.
He calls them worms. I don't know if y'all heard that or not, but though I don't like driving big highways anymore when driving. Now we're going to go over this bridge.
See? Look right there. Right in front.
look at him. He went over
Three lanes.
3 lanes of traffic to get over there to that.
In front of that?
Now, James said the left lane's closed up here.
Yeah, I know.
Which, well, this is what makes me nervous. Is this right here. And I'm thinking to myself, do these people not work? Why do you have this much traffic? James, they're all slowing. How do you have this much traffic on a Tuesday at 12:30 heading into Jackson? Do people not work? Yeah, that's what he calls them, worms. That's nice. That's the nice word that he uses. We're almost to my doctor's office. We got to take an exit up here. It's called Fortification Street. Now they know all this causes accidents. Watch them coming over here.
I'm gonna give him some room.
Y'all just be patient with me. I get real antsy. You worried about your daughter driving through 2 snow belts? It's a 7-hour drive. She's used still. Oh, I'd worry about my child too, Claudette. I understand. Matt drives all day, every day, and I get up praying for him because you never know the crazies that's going to be on the road. Anyway, this is our exit to my doctor's office. I tell them no, not to come, but they insist. Oh, they want to see you. But I can remember being their age, and I would go anywhere I wanted to go, do anything I wanted to do, take my children with me. I never even thought about being on the road when I was their age. But my children, I still think, oh no, they shouldn't be doing that. She said, yeah, but the blizzards are crazy.
Yep.
I can't even imagine.
You got icy roads, and then you got wind blowing.
All right. Well, we're almost to my doctor. I'm going to let y'all go. Thanks for riding along. Bye, everyone.